This borders on the most reprehensible conduct I've ever seen an attorney do in all my years practicing law.
Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieters using words like sleazy and unethical to describe moves by an Ohio public defender in a case involving a serial killer.
Anthony Kirkland confessed to 4 murders, including those of 13-year-old Esme Kenney and 14-year-old Cherie Crawford, for which he got the death sentence.
But something Joe Dieters said during that trial got sent back here 7 years later for resentencing. That was supposed to happen today. Local 12's Deborah Dixon tells us that the unusual reason it didn't happen.
Prosecutor Joe Dieters called Kirkland pure evil during the trial for the murders of 2 women and 2 teens from 2006 to 2009. He strangled them, then burned their bodies to hide evidence of rape. He told jurors if Kirkland did not get the death penalty for the teen murders, it would be like freebies. Because of that, the Supreme Court said Kirkland deserves a new sentencing hearing. The case came back to Hamilton County with attorneys of record Norm Aubin and Perry Ancona. It was supposed to start today.
I don't think we can do this because we've been undermined.
I'm Rachel Troutman, Assistant State Public Defender in the Death Penalty Division.
Undermined by Ohio Public Defender Rachel Troutman, seen in this YouTube video, because of recorded jail calls between her and Kirkland.
Indicated and said she has been working behind the scenes to get rid of Mr. Aubin, get him off the case.
In another call, they talked about a brain scan set up by the local attorneys.
These tests are for you, not your attorneys. I think this is obviously very unprofessional, demeaning, and it's not so important what I think. I've been called names before lots of times and certainly do not get worked up about that. But it's undermining our representation.
Kirkland said he called the state public defender's office when he couldn't reach his attorneys, something they deny.
Your Honor, I haven't been able to contact these dudes. When I see them in court, it was only maybe for a couple seconds or a couple minutes during the time here, and then they're off.
The judge agreed to let Aubin and Ancona off the case.
This is as sleazy as it gets today. And now we got 100 jurors waiting, and they're going to be excused because of her behavior. She slandered 2 very good defense attorneys with Perry and Norm, and she needs to be held accountable.
Dieters says going behind the backs of the attorneys is highly unethical, calling it obstruction of justice. Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
The director of the Ohio Public Defender's Office, Tim Young, said that Kirkland called complaining about not being able to reach his attorneys. He said that the advice is always to express that to the judge. That apparently did not happen in this case. Young said that he has not heard the recording.